Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Ninja blenders.
Starting at number 5.
NutriBullet NB9-1301K. Sometimes a personal-size blender is all you need. Indeed, they can be even better for small batches than larger blenders because ingredients have a better shot at being evenly blended when everything is closer to the blades. Strategist Managing Editor Kelsey Schrader bought the NutriBullet Pro 900 5 months ago as an upgrade from the more basic model she used before. More about that below. While she says the original worked well, she's noticed this new one is more powerful. It blends a bit faster and more thoroughly than the 600-watt one did, she says of the 900-watt machine. I can load it up with fruit and all my other ingredients, and it's perfectly smooth in less than a minute. I make smoothies weekly, and it hasn't slowed down at all. Her favorite feature is the matte black design. The blender comes in 9 matte colors and 7 metallic ones, which she says is a nicer finish than the gray of her previous one, and never looks streaky or dirty. The NutriBullet Personal Blender Schrader owned before costs $42 less. It's smaller, it comes with a 24 and 18-ounce cup, and runs on a lower wattage, but otherwise works exactly the same. Bacon is a fan of this cheaper one, calling it the mightiest little blender. Caitlin Sullivan, co-founder of Los Angeles restaurant Honey High, agrees, saying it's affordable, so compact, and easy to clean, but it still has great blending ability.
Coming at number 4.
Vitamix E310 Explorian. A more affordable Vitamix model is this Explorian Series E310. If you don't care about the automatic settings on the 750 or the smaller container size of this one, I believe this one is a great bet. It comes recommended by Ksenia Avjalova, founder of Breakfast Criminals, who uses it daily. I personally prefer the manual switch experience versus touchscreen, she says. Culinary artist Mariah Ananda, who also uses her E310 every day, says the manual switches allow her to pulse to control texture if she wants a chunkier soup or sauce. Still, if she wants seamless emulsification, the strength is unmatched, she says. Blending down things that are very fibrous like ginger or galangal can be tough, but this Vitamix makes it so easy. She also says she appreciates that unlike some cheaper blenders she's used in the past, food doesn't get stuck in the nooks and crannies of this one, which has a dishwasher-safe basin.
At number 3.
Hurom Hexa Powe. If you want a high-speed blender on the larger side, and one that's less expensive than both the Vitamix 750 and the Blendtec, I recommend this Hurom. I heard about it from strategist writer Kat Gillespie, who notes the plastic container's sturdiness and says the base has a nice weight to it, though she warns that the appliance is definitely pretty hefty and takes up space. The machine has both automatic controls, for smoothies, ice crushing, and soup, and manual ones, and Gillespie mostly uses hers for smoothies. It makes the perfect consistency, very smooth, no lumps, even if you don't measure out a good ratio of liquids to solids, and is very convenient as you go about your morning and do other things, she says, in reference to the automatic button you can simply press and then walk away from.
Number 2 of my list.
Blendtec Total Blender. After testing this Blendtec, I was surprised to find it felt just as powerful and durably built as the Vitamix 750. I used it to make a sun-gold tomato sauce to freeze for winter, and after blending on high for about 2 minutes, it was silky smooth, with absolutely no bits of skins or seeds. It also has a pulse setting I used for foods with a chunkier consistency, like a Swiss chard pesto. The blades broke down the firm leafy greens, but not so much that they turned to pure liquid. To be clear, the Vitamix does have its perks, a longer warranty, more speeds, a dial instead of a touchscreen, simply a personal preference for me. But the Blendtec is undeniably strong and $206 cheaper. It comes enthusiastically endorsed by Christine Sahadi, owner of New York City's Middle Eastern market and restaurant, Sahadi's, too. She told me about it for this story a while back, noting in our interview that both Blendtec and Vitamix make very good quality units. I just personally like the Blendtec, she says. She has owned hers for more than a decade and finds that its super powerful blades, which operate at 5 preset speeds, emulsify sauces, dressings, and aioli handily. It also, perhaps most importantly for Sahadi, makes the perfect hummus. If you don't have a really good blender, you have to add a lot of ice water or cooking liquid to help smooth things out, she explains. By the time you get there, the hummus has become too drippy. The Blendtec, it's important to note, has just a bit more than half the capacity of the Vitamix 750, so you won't be able to make things in quite as big batches.
And number 1.
Vitamix Professional Series. Vitamix has a lot of blender options, but in my reporting, the 750 was the preferred model of professionals and regular cooks alike, including me. It's expensive, yes, but well worth the investment for its incredibly sharp blades and strikingly powerful motor. Don't just take my word for it. Moon Juice founder Amanda Chantal Bacon has been using the 750 in a professional capacity in her shops for years, turning out a high volume every day, and says neither function has degraded. At home, I find it makes quick work of soft ingredients. It takes only a few minutes to get silky soup or light and airy hummus. It can easily handle tough ingredients like nuts and grains, as well as fibrous ones like ginger. This also means it's extra efficient at crushing ice for smoothies and, in my case, cocktails. The self-cleaning option really works, too. You simply add a drop of soap and some water, the machine whirs for about a minute, and then you rinse it out. One of my biggest hesitations with adding appliances to my kitchen is the space they take up, including in the sink and dishwasher. But this function means as soon as I'm done, it's a breeze to wash and put away. I've never had an issue with water spots either. And though I haven't needed to use it yet, all Vitamixes come with a great warranty, something noted by Green Kitchen Stories co-founder David Frankiel and recipe developer Sophia Rowe. If any piece of it gets run down or stops functioning properly, they take care of it, Frankiel says. Nisha Vora, creator of Rainbow Plant Life, points out that you can buy additional compatible parts, too. It comes with a 64-ounce container, but a few months ago I got a 32-ounce one, too, to make things like curry paste and hummus without having to triple the volume. Finally, it's got a lower profile than many, able to sit underneath most regular kitchen cabinets.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.